So today I want to share with you guys my journey, right? From a beginner with zero knowledge in NFTs to a successful NFT trader and a founder. It wasn't an easy path, but I hope my story will inspire everybody here to pursue their dreams and work hard and never give up. So my NFT journey started a few years ago when I first heard about blockchain technology and the idea of digital ownership. I was fascinated by this concept of NFTs, but I had no clue where to start. I mean, finding information when you have no idea is so hard. So, I remember feeling overwhelmed by the vast amount of information available and unsure how to just really distinguish a good investment from a bad investment. Which information I could trust. There's so many people out there that really just want to do harm. So I didn't let it discourage me, guys. I just decided to dive headfirst into the world of NFTs. I read everything I could find. I watched hundreds of hours of YouTube videos, listened to podcasts. I joined online communities to get a better understanding of the technology and the market. And in doing that, I was able to ask my questions. I was able to find the information and really decide who to trust and really who to believe. So as with any new venture, there's plenty of ups and downs along the way. I made mistakes, lost money on bad investments, struggled to keep up with the fast-paced market. There were days I lost money, and there were days that I made a significant profit, but the ups and downs, I just didn't let them discourage me. I was determined to learn and, improve my knowledge and just keep pushing forward. Eventually, I started to see the fruits of my labor. 6-8 months later, we started to make some money. My investments, they began to pay off, and I gained more confidence in my abilities. This is when I started to develop a reputation as a trustworthy and knowledgeable member of the NFT space in the circle, that I run around with. So eventually, I began to see the potential to create my own NFT project. I wanted to create something unique that would stand out in a crowded market, but offer some true security, for investors in the space. So that's when I came up for the idea for Casa de Luna. This thing inspired me by my love for the amount of hope that was in the world when people landed on the moon, right? Like that was just a really, you looked forward to the future and everybody was excited, so that's kind of what inspired this, that project. I wanted to create a collection that would capture that magic and that hope, and just vibe with the world and give everyone someone to connect with. Let's be honest here, guys. Who doesn't like an astronaut? Branding is super easy. Creating Casa de Luna is a labor of love. I spent months researching, developing the project, crunching numbers in an extremely volatile and bearish and super confusing market. I worked tirelessly to create something that would resonate with the NFT community, as well as prove sustainable long term with the ability to pivot and have it be repeatable, right? So that was the biggest thing to overcome there. So when Casa de Luna finally launched, I was overwhelmed with the positive response. People loved the concept. The project quickly gained a following within the NFT community. It was an incredible feeling to see something that I created resonating with so many people from all over the world. It's just insane. I got people from Australia here today just for this, and Australia, Texas, everywhere. It's crazy. There are moments I felt like giving up, or I questioned whether or not the project would ever take off. I persevered, drawing inspiration from that hope, that original reason I did it in the first place. And today we're still being minted, and I couldn't be prouder. The project, the community that's rallied behind us, it's been amazing to see the impact it's had on everybody. And I have no doubt the coming years at Casa are going to be out of this world, no pun intended. Looking back though, I realized that there were a few key factors that contributed to my success. Firstly, I was never afraid to take risks. I knew that investing time, money, and energy into NFTs was going to be a risk, but I was willing to take that chance. And secondly, I never give up. I stared straight into the eyes of a trail of disgusting people, setbacks of learning, failure, And just I learned from all those mistakes, and I pushed forward, you know. So yeah, the joined online communities, I asked a ton of questions. I familiarized myself at every point possible. Like, never stop learning. You know, that's the biggest thing. It allowed me to make more informed decisions on, you know, what I'm doing with the project and my investments. So, you know, there's definitely a lot more to think about. You know, the definition of success varies from person to person, right? You know, what success looks like to me is the ability to get back up and keep going, no matter what or who put you down in the first place. You know, you can only fail if you stop trying. So, yeah, I hope my story has inspired you guys to, you know, pursue your own journey in NFTs if you haven't already, or to, you know, just to keep pushing. You know, so hopefully someone needed to hear this, and it does get better. Thank you very much.